out to my son and his girlfriend, okay? My family, Team AAWTA, all of you that are here, members, all of y'all, just for making this happen. This one is for you guys. Let's cut this ribbon. All right, there we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay! And we are officially open. Welcome to the Power Hub, brothers. Yo, they always in the building. They always in the building. See, 100 years from now, you guys gonna get this footage from their kids. Yeah. Okay. All right. I need a better round of applause. I don't think you guys understand. He was dedicated and determined. It's not that he couldn't get help. He said he didn't want help. This was important to him. This was important to make sure his wife was in a facility that was able to help the community. Okay? And then it was important to make sure he was able to give back and help the community as well. He's done that. Not only is he the project manager, he's also been mentoring the kids. Okay? So that's in itself is big. Meaning he's doing this for who's next? The next generation. Kudos to you.
I'm going in for the cause, not because.
Oh.
Like I keep telling these kids, like, look, I'm from Southside Jamaica, Queens. I'm from the bottom of the bottom. I could tell my story. My story is a very long story, but I know what it's like not to have. So with them being given the opportunities to get to the bag or get to information that could get them to be on a better pursuit of their future and their careers, I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever I could teach these kids, whatever advice I could get them, whatever I could do, I'm not gonna block my blessings. I'm gonna get the information. You know what I'm saying? Because there's too many people walking around here, walking past these kids, and these kids is getting caught up in a whole bunch of stuff that they shouldn't be caught up in, and nobody opening their mouth to say nothing. But when we were growing up, you could be down the block doing something. Somebody, the name down the block, you gonna be in trouble.
Yeah.
We don't got that no more. It's almost like we letting the kids run us. We gotta take a big hold on these kids and get the community back.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna do it for us. We gotta do it for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And no matter what, I'm gonna put my best foot forward to do just that. As far as this location, it looked bad. It looked bad. I got pictures in my pocket to prove it.
Oh, we can't wait to show them in August.
It looked bad. You know what I'm saying? So we took what we got. We took a rock and made a diamond, basically.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So if I could have made it way better than what it is, I would have did so. If I'd have had more time, I could have did so. If I'd have had maybe a little bit of manpower, but sometimes you get people and they make you take an extra step back. So sometimes you do got to do things by yourself, but it is always good to have a helping hand. You know what I'm saying? And my helping hand was my wife, Nicole, her son, mentors, the mentees, you know what I'm saying? And my kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got it done.
Right. Community,
you know
baby. Let's go. That's right.
We got it done.
That's right.
So this is just a start. It's about to get way bigger than this.
Yes.
Way bigger than this. And the only thing we got to do is let's stay in motion. Mm-hmm. Let's not slow down. Mm-hmm. Each one teach one. Let's grow together.
That's right.
That's my part.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
The name of my business is VIP Renovations. The VIP stands for very important properties. So your property is very important to me, and I'm going to treat you like family when I'm doing the work for you. I'm not going to half do it. I'm not going to cut no corners. I'm going to give you what you deserve. Because right is right and wrong is wrong.
Thank you very much. In 15 minutes, if you guys have any questions, make sure you reach out to him. In 15 minutes, we'll have a presentation from a sponsor, Blue Tiger. If anybody is familiar with Blue Tiger, if you're not, hi, Tiger. So if anybody is not familiar with Blue Tiger, they provide headsets for drivers, for professional drivers. We cannot have our phones to the ear. It is a problem, right, Nancy?
One touch.
That's right. That's all you're allowed. So that becomes a problem. What happens if you touch your phone?
Your CSA score goes up.
Woo! That's a problem.
That's a bad ticket.
That's a bad ticket. Very, very bad ticket. This is an amazing carrier who understands how to keep your people in line and how it can cost you. So by all means, this is a simple step for safety. All right, the headsets. They sponsor us, so you appreciate it in your gift bags and your goodie bags that you grab before you leave. There is a promo code for 10% off. please, by all means, use it. However, if you purchased a raffle ticket or you've donated, you will qualify for a headset for free today. So that is one thing that we'll give away towards the end. I just want to talk about some changes that were incredible here as we are focusing on education, mental health and wellness. We are growing as an advisory board. All right. And what is an advisory board? For those of you who don't understand nonprofit, which they're the heartbeat of decision making. All right. So we get in the room and we decide what's next for the community, and we take a vote, and we care, and we sacrifice, and that's what this is all about. So with that, I want to talk about 2 additions that we are adding to the advisory board, and they are members that have been rocking out. When I talk about example and model, this is what I mean. So I want to start off by saying, Nancy, I want to congratulate you for becoming, I'll let you announce your new position.
I gotta look at it again.
Okay, she I forgot.
Read it exactly. Thank you.
And just say a few words, Nancy, and announce your new position.
Oh, so I don't like being put on the spot. I could talk your ear off when we're standing there talking next to each other, but when I'm put on the spot, I'm not too sure. But thank you. I appreciate this. My new position is the Director of Industry Training and Compliance, and I know why she did that. Because I'm so strict on my drivers. I'm trying to make sure that everything is polished and perfect on my end. So the sharper that we can be as a trucking company, I want everybody else to be able to have the same resources. If I told you how we were running when we first bought our very first truck, they should have put me under the jail because I didn't know anything. There's no way to learn stuff and get, you can look things up on the government website and try to figure it out, and there's all these gray areas, and how do you fit into that? How do you fit your truck into that? How do you fit your business into that so you stay afloat? And then that year later comes and all of a sudden you're getting that new entrant audit. You got to pass that new entrant audit, right? So these are things that I took very seriously to make sure that we grew and we got to where we were. And just being a part of this organization and being able to network with other people and other like-minded people and learn from each other is huge. And I'm thankful for it. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Oh, yes.
It's official. She has a nice. Welcome. I'm really excited to have you.
Appreciate it.
I think you're going to be an amazing addition. We also have Mental Health and Wellness Vice President also here, Ms. Natasha Jones. She is actually OG Advisory Board, all right? So when a vote goes by first, honestly, she's one of the ones we talk to first before the other advisory board because she's been here. You know how this goes, right? She's been here. She's helped build this foundation. She helped build the structure. She voted on your position. And she's like, this is the one for her. So thank you. Welcome. All right. And then last but not least to the advisory board is Miss Amani Witcher. Yes. I'm going to hand this to you and allow you to say who you are.
I am the secretary.
Yes.
The secretary.
And talk about why.
Because honestly, I love being organized, and it's something that I feel that I can do to the best of my ability. So I think that's the why.
She formerly handled membership, all right, on the CEC, which is our Community Engagement Committee. So this is a real big step up for everyone. This is major. This is something that makes decisions that affects you all as members, right? So this is an important position. So thank you, ladies. I'm excited. We have a few more awards that I want to just give out, and then we kind of go from there. As AAWTA was formed, there's a few individuals that decided to jump to the forefront to ensure that this place had funding, lights, just being honest. To ensure that this place had paint on the wall, to ensure that our next generation, our youth, even have snacks. They're called, hey, do you need anything? And so these individuals are not just members, they're individuals that have placed themselves in an important position and they care about the community. They don't care about the titles, they care about the community. And so you'll hear me say some of these people's names again because that's how impactful they are in AAWTA. So I won't say the first one again, but I wanted to just highlight this amazing individual. You guys have heard her, probably call you from the marketplace. You've seen her when we're traveling all the way around, and she's just an amazing. Now you're gonna see her in the truck because she's back on the road. Miss Joni Taylor, I appreciate you.
Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Hey, I've been somewhere everywhere these last 4 weeks.
So, Miss Jonique, you're getting a certificate for being a founding founder of the Power Hub. All right, so that's big, guys. This is number one. I talked about, what, 49 more? That's an opportunity to put your name on a building and hey, it is the day we are officially open. So excited. Okay, so we're at the Power Hub and we are here with amazing Power Hub sponsoring founder, whoop whoop, as well as amazing member and professional driver, right? So she's part of our industry, in and out, part of our association, and absolutely amazing. So we have an amazing sponsor, guys. Our sponsor is Blue Tiger. They provide safety equipment, right? What is safety equipment? Headsets. This is something important. This is like 101 when you're in trucking. It is a no-touch. There's no forgiveness for this, right? So, and how do you prevent it? Make sure that you have a headset. So, we're excited to forgive one of our headsets, okay? To Miss Jonique here. Yes. She's back on the road. So, this is going to serve her great. And she's a blogger and she does social media. So, that means we get to see this amazing headset as she is taking her journeys, and hopefully we get to hear. So tell me a little bit about what you're doing and why you're excited.
Hey there, I'm Jonique Taylor, the owner of the Queen of Trucking, and I am a founding sponsor with AAWTA, and I'm excited about this opportunity to have this headset. And again, I've about 28 years experience in the industry. I started driving back in 1997, and y'all know, like I know, like Nicole just said, hands-free everything. It's not just that it messes your authority up. It also, you're gonna have a ticket. You're also gonna be paying a whole bunch of money for that ticket. You can get put out of service for it. So it's not worth it for, if you're a driver, make sure you come and get one of these, get the promo codes that's available through AAWTA, become a member so you can get access to that code so you too can have you a headset to be able to rock and look good with it while you're on the road. So I will be sharing, of course, as Nicole mentioned, I'm a content creator too, so follow me in my journey. I'll be on the road probably for another couple months now. I only come on the road, every now and again nowadays, but it's nothing like being able to run your business from here, there, and everywhere, as well as having that CDL license to be able to make that extra money, trucking money. Here it is. Excited. Definitely catch me on Facebook, catch me on TikTok. Looking forward to it. Y'all will see me soon with this here. Yes.
She's the founder of the Charleston Trucking Expo. Okay, that is big. I don't think y'all understand that. It's amazing. It is huge. I'm so happy to partner with you. I'm so happy to rock this industry with you. Man, sis, we've been doing this thing. And I'm so excited. This is just the beginning. All right, so we're going to go ahead and let you speak. And I thank you so much for everything you do for Team AAWTA, baby. Let's go.
Thank you, everyone. If I haven't walked out and handed you a card, I'm Carissa Carter, as Nicole said, and I am privileged to say that I'm the founder of the Charleston Trucking Expo. And I know those people probably saw me on a commercial and was like, so that little black lady is founding an expo? And they stopped me and they said, are you the trucking lady? And I'm the trucking lady. 27 years in this industry, what I learned was when you do find like-minded people, when you do make these connections like I made with AAWTA, it's important to birth them, to collaborate. And so I was very excited to partner with AAWTA. I'm very excited to say that we are making change within our communities. We give away scholarships last year, or for the first two expos, we were able to give away 3 scholarships. This year, we're up to 8, so our goal is 10, but we give away scholarships to trucking schools for those who want to get their CDL. Just like NextGen mentioned, the average age of my driver is 55. So in the next few years, they're going to be retiring, and you don't see young people that want to drive trucks, but there's so much more to trucking than just driving trucks. We're sitting here in the Power Hub now. The information that we share, the information that I've learned being a 1099 contractor, like I was sharing with Joe, when we talk about taxes, when you talk about health insurance, when you talk about financial planning. So we brought all that together at the expo. We have the vendors that set up the table. We have the speakers that tell you about their businesses and answer questions for you for the admission price to get in for $25. And then, like Nicole, I like to have a good time, if y'all can't tell sometimes. And so we got a food truck park. They bring the kids out. We have a kids zone. This year we're gonna have STEM activities for the kids, and we're gonna have a barbecue rib. So not only do we get together and educate people, but we also come together as a community to support each other and to have a great time. So Charleston, South Carolina is a beautiful place. And everybody in this room, we would love to see you all on Saturday, September the 20th. Y'all can follow us on social media. Go to the website, charlestontruckexpo.com. All of you business owners, or if you know a business owner that wants to set up a table, I was talking to Miss Kristen, and we can give maybe an AAWTA code or something like that. So we know that you were here at the Power Hub soft opening and you would like to set up a table, and we would love to have you all. And it is truly an honor to be a part of this organization. I've been in trucking for 27 years, and when I tell you, I was in rooms like this and I was the only one that looked like me for a long time. I sat around conference tables and nobody looked like me. So when I saw that social media ad pop up that said African American, I was like, is this spam? Is this fake news? And Nicole, I joined immediately, probably like the second month as soon as it was open. And I was so excited. And ever since then, once I met Nicole in person at the gala, Lotta, Natasha, Kiki, Tony, it's been amazing. And when I tell you collaboration over competition, it's real. When we have a heart for people, we have a heart for youth. If there's ever anything that I can do for you all, let me know.
We are so excited to just collaborate and have the opportunity to just speak to the cab so they know that we're here. One of the most amazing things is I met 4 people. And all 4 of those people said, I got somebody to introduce you to. I'm like, wonderful, what's her name? They said, I said, Katrina Young. I already know. I don't know her, but everybody keeps telling me. So this is my first time officially meeting her. However, I've been communicating with her for several weeks. I'm excited about what's next with AAWTA, with the cab, working with different entities, and just seeing what's going to happen for the future. So welcome, Dr. Katrina Young. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Katrina Young, and Nicole, thank you for having me here. So how we met, I think it was a referral.
Yeah.
So we met and we spoke. So Decide the Cab Development Authority, that's who I work for. Decide the Cab Development Authority is the economic development arm for the county. We have an intergovernmental agreement to do economic development for the county. So I'm the business retention and expansion manager, and my job is to meet with businesses large and small to see what kind of information, resources that we can help them with. I'm like a resource broker is what I would say. And if you're not in DeKalb County, there should be an economic development organization wherever you are across this country. I love what I do because I get to share information, get to share resources. I get to tell businesses some things that they don't know. And that's enjoyment because you can see the light bulb come on. So one of the things with the internship, so once I met with her, and this is Anthony, he was one of our partners with WorkSource DeKalb, he said, I need some businesses to hire these students. So she was one of the businesses that I sent, and so I'm glad to hear that there are several students working with her for this during this summer. And the good thing about it is free labor for her because they're footing the bill. So if you
Hold on, we gotta clap.
So it's in DeKalb County. Visit our website at decidedecab.com. I would love to meet with you, set up an appointment so we can talk more and see if there's information or resources that I can help. So with Nicole, I've already asked her to be a part. I had stood up 4 councils based on our target industries in DeKalb County, and one of them is manufacturing and distribution. So she's going to be a part of that. So she'll be able to help for the workforce, what the training and the skills and things should be. So looking forward to have her on the team. She's gonna be a powerhouse.
I'm a mess.
I'm third generation manufacturing, so it's good to see another sister in the room that's handling things. So it's been my pleasure to be here to speak. If you don't have my information, Nicole has to know how to get in touch with me. I think I gave out all my business cards. But please visit our website, and congratulations.
Thank you. Awesome. Thank you so much, Dr. Katrina Young. Thank you so much, DeKalb. I'm so overwhelmed and appreciate all that you do. Make sure you get a goodie bag. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this back on because we do have one of our sponsors that's currently speaking right now. This is all about networking. Get something to drink. It's very, very hot. We apologize for the heat. You know what? It's a lot of y'all in here, and so what's going on is the heat. We just generate heat when there's a lot of us sometimes, and so it's gonna be better. It will not be like this. Normally it's freezing in here. So again, this is your co-working space. It doesn't feel like this, and it's not set up like this. We normally have like desks and the students going every day throughout the day. So if you are here, you're gonna get an email to get 4 hours free for the Power Hub. Right, so that's a power pass. We're gonna give you a 4-hour power pass for free, allowing you to come in here to do your co-working space. For as a co-working space, do your business. All right, free internet, free snacks, coffee, water, access to your medical needs, access to mentorship. We have our leaders that are gonna be here circling out. We got our partners that are coming. They'll sit here. You never know who you're gonna meet at the Power Hub. Okay, so this is where it's all gonna happen. Shift happens here. All right, so that is powerful and it's amazing and you're a part of it. So make sure you open your email when you get it, because then you're getting 4 hours free to see if this is something that you want to continue. See if you want to be a part of the community, or you just want to, be an entrepreneur and collaborate with like-minded individuals, or take your brand up to the next level. All right, because one of those rooms will be our media and podcast room. And so that's going to allow you entrepreneurs and individuals with a business to be able to make sure that you have what's called a virtual and visual footprint. Right? Because if you don't have a digital footprint, I can tell you right now, you can have the best business in the world. And if nobody knows, then it does not matter. All right, so this is why we partner with Webrnd, and any of you that are new, or if you're not new, you see media typically around. They've been around for all 3 years. They make sure they push the brand, and now they're going to be pushing yours. So they'll be here with packages that are going to be able to help promote your businesses. Again, if nobody knows you exist, it doesn't matter. So you could have the best business in the world, you could show up and show out for your organization, but if they can't see it, again, it doesn't exist. Too many heavy hitters on the social media talking about nothing and winning. All right, so now we're gonna put you guys in the position to talk about something and people know. All right, so make sure you're opening your emails, because we have a ton of benefits if you're a subscriber of the Power Hub or a member of AAWTA. So either which one, they're gonna work for you. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this on. I wanna thank you guys, network. We have your goodie bags. I'm gonna choose somebody for the winner. So if you have not scanned and donated and or got a raffle ticket, then you will not be eligible for the headset. All right, but if you've done so, we really appreciate you. Even if it's $3, we're gonna take it. All right, you see what the building fund is for. Listen, we need to be able to fix the light. So we appreciate if you guys can donate and scan. If you see QR codes, one on the front, one on the side, there's different QR codes. Please, please, please support our cause, everyone. We thank you. Man, when I tell you one team, one dream, our people are serious, okay? They're just not members. They're coming in to make an impact. They're coming in to say, how can I help you and you and you and you? Selfless, with their own foundation, with their own trucking association. That's big. When we get in the room and we say we help each other, that people don't understand. How many emails do you have sitting in your box right now? Right. How many emails do you have sitting in your box right now? It is big when we say we're going to support one another. So I want to go ahead and make sure that I support and call out a founding founder, Miss Carissa Carter. Thank you for being a founding founder of AAWTA, the Power Hub.
Thank you.
Thank you. I mean, I know I just called her name, but that's how much this next person really, really, really cares about change in the industry. You know, she actually downplayed that amazing speech. She said, I can't wait for August because we're going to ramp it up. When I tell you, I'm impressed. Being a carrier is hard, but growing and expanding. How many trucks you got, sis? You. How many trucks you got?
9. We're at 9.
Hey! If you know, then you know. It ain't easy. We got dispatch. How many trucks does most of your people have?
Like 3.
Right. The average person will, if they can get there. And that's like an amazing accomplishment that they have 3. So kudos to you. Thank you for being great. And also thank you for being a founding founder of the Power Hub. All right. And so, yeah, I had lots of announcements, lots of greatness. And I just wanted to make sure I stayed true to where we are. She's not hearing me. What time is it? 2:25, 5 minutes. She's not hearing me right now, but she'll catch the rerun. Man, my team is dopest, and I gotta say that. Can you come over here, please, Miss Natasha Jones? Yeah. We're missing one, but she's holding it down virtually. Okay. When I tell you, man, shout out to Lotta. She can't see us yet, okay. But I wanted this recording. I wanted this on camera to make sure that people understand. Like, this is hard work. This is God's work. When I tell you, I'll wake up every day and say, do I really? Ooh, child. I'm just being honest, right? And then I get a call from a you, or you, or you, or you. And they're like, what are we doing today? What's going on with Otto? What's the next event? You know what? Excuse my French, I can't say it right now, but yeah, let's go. Let's do it. You know, let's do it. And so that's what I get. And then when I'm feeling like that, I bounce off the team. This is squad. Her, Natasha Jones, her, Lotta Love Hawkins, her. Man, I talk to these women every day. They help make the life decisions that affect each and every one of you guys as members. As we're going into this new road, you'll hear Natasha in about 30 minutes talk about what's next behind those closed doors for her, all right? In this place, and then for 49 others, all right? She also is her own entity, right? So this is big, okay? So yes, she's with AAWTA, but she a big dog. She got her own stuff, all right? That's what that means. But Miss Lotta's kind of come in, and she's worked, right? Because she's coming on the back end. Remember I told you she's an OG. So right now, what happens when you come in, people ain't really feeling that. You know what I mean? Like, hold on, you step in number territory. I helped build this thing when it was nothing. Wait a minute. Until we can see that you're aligned with us. Till we can see that it's one team, one dream. Until we can see you really in it to win it. And that's what this woman is. This woman is in it to win it. She will call you, and she will make sure you follow through. And if you don't, she's gonna call you again. All right, that's just the truth. All right, she's amazing. And as we are going to the next level of focusing on education and career development and mental health and wellness, we had to change the title. She's too impactful. She's too there, right? She's there making things happen. So I'm excited to announce that we've appointed her president of program management. Congratulations, Miss Lotta Love. I'm excited for you. We love you, Lotta. We do.
What's going on? We are here at the Power Hub. I just got in touch with another intern. I want him to introduce himself. I'm really blown away by this guy's character and what he got going on. I think you guys are going to learn a lot from him. Let me turn it over to my guy right now. Tell everybody what your name is, where you from.
My name is Joseph Royer. Originally, I'm from Michigan. You know, right now I'm in Georgia. I'm in the internship. And,
Yeah. How did you get into the internship?
Well, during the summer, about right after school ended, I knew one thing. I knew I had to get a job. I knew I had to get some type of way. Got to get up. Can't just be lounging around. I applied, and now I'm here.
Yeah. How long did the application process take? Did you think it take a long in your mind? How you feel about it?
In my mind, the application process was pretty simple. You know, no real necessary issues. If I had to rate it 1 through 10, I'd give it a solid 9.
Okay then. Okay. What's the company that you went through to get to the internship?
It's the company that I went through.
Yeah.
Well, it is the cab workforce.
Okay.
I went through there.
Okay. So the cab workforce is really stepping up right now. Just understand, we're right here in the city of Decatur, so it's very important that we get in a way to get back to the community. So these interns have shown me that organization is really looking out for the community. Let me ask you a question. What are you expecting to get out of being a part of AAWTA and this whole Power Hub?
Experience, experience in the workforce, all that good stuff. So when I'm able to get a real job, get all that going on, I had this experience behind me. I had this as a reference, and it'll just look better on me.
Yeah. What's it like working with Nikki?
It's great. It's great. We everybody gets a lot done. No problems in the work. The environment is we have a lot of fun. It's great.
Do you see yourself like getting into anything that has to do with trucking or administrative things that have to do with trucking?
No, currently, you know, it could be. You never know what life throws at you. Anything could happen. And, you know, maybe I might be, maybe I won't be.
Right.
I know one thing, I'm gonna be successful.
Ooh. Talk your talk. You already know what it is. You got any advice for any kids who are probably on the fence about getting involved with those type of workforce programs or doing what you did to get in this? Any advice for those guys who just think that there's a other way? What advice you have for them to come to the direction that you went in to get to this?
One thing I could say is, you know, don't let other people talk down on you. You know, be on what you love, do what you want to do. You know, because at the end of the day, that's you. It's your decision. It's not anybody else's. And you know, just be you.
Right. That's awesome. Tell everybody again your name.
Joseph Royer.
Joseph Royer is Steezo, the CEO. This is Webrnd Network. We're coming live from the Power Hub grand opening. Big shout to AAWTA.org. Big shout to Nicole Ward. She's doing an amazing job for the community. Huge shout out to all the sponsors. Huge shout out to everybody out there who are part of this. And again, salute, man. It's Steezo, and we coming from the Webrnd family. You already know what it is. We are back live from the Power Hub, AAWTA.org. This organization, man, is just bringing so many special people. I want to introduce somebody else to you, but I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and we'll get into a little conversation. You already know what it is. What's your name?
My name is Natasha Jones.
What do you do, Miss Jones?
I'm the VP of Mental Health and Wellness at AAWTA, and I'm the CEO of HD Screening and Laboratory.
Awesome. So that's going to be a part of the hub scenario that's here?
Absolutely. Very important.
Okay. So what do you have? If you were to say your service can be utilized in this facility, how would you say that to the public? What would you say? If you want to do what, come here and get it done.
So as we know, this is a career and development center. We are going to be training people to get their CDL, supply chain certification, and you cannot have that without medical compliance. You have to have your drug screens. You have to have your physicals. You also have to be a part of a consortium. Even students. This is not just for people who are out there working, it's for students as well.
Awesome. So all of that will be conducted here at the hub?
Yes, sir. In addition to that, we have a community component where we're doing re-entry, where that's, blood work, STI clinic, sports physicals, anything that you need to get you going into the workforce or for school or whatever it is, we got it here.
Awesome. So, hey, listen, for all you guys, you students, you athletes that are looking for an establishment, somewhere to go to get those physicals done, Ms. Jones just let you know you can come here to the hub. Where are we located? We're at what? We're in Memorial. This is Decatur.
Yep, so, 3300 Memorial Drive, Decatur, Georgia.
Listen, it's not hard to find anything on Memorial Drive, so just look for the yellow building and come to Suite E, I believe it is.
D4.
D4.
To the back.
Okay, to the back, D4. So that's what it is. Anything you want to tell anybody or how they can reach you outside of the hub?
Absolutely. So outside of the hub, we are a corporate wellness entity. We're also national. We do rapid onboarding for construction, warehousing, logistics. It's not just trucking, all DOT. In addition to that, you can find us online at hdscreeninglab.com. You can find us at HD Screening Lab on all social media platforms.
Awesome. One more question. What's it like working with Nicole?
Girl, boy, everybody. Right? That's my sis though. She's so strong-minded. I love her vision. And that's how we found each other actually, because I was online doing my health and wellness and I was so strong with it and she's strong with her stuff. Right. So we knew that we needed to collab.
Right.
So that's how we became one, and I just love her.
Right, and I like the way you put that, because I feel like we don't see or we don't hear enough about the collaborations between African American women in business, period.
Yeah.
But now we're even getting into a more niche down business, which is trucking, which you almost don't hear about any African American and women in at all. Mm-hmm. But then you stumble across an organization called the African American Women's Trucking Association, headed by a black woman, and you just said that the collaboration was effortless. So I want you to remember this, ladies. Don't just look at the men out there at the golf course connecting, networking. You got to do your part to do exactly what Ms. Jones did. You got to connect, you got to network. We're all in this together. And each one teach one. We all have to speak it into existence, everything we're trying to get accomplished out here. So I really appreciate what you said. And this is also a message to my two daughters. So don't block yourself off from the rest of the world. You know what I mean? When you're on these social media platforms, make sure you utilize it to the best of your ability, you know, so you can scale up and do what you need to do in these industries.
And we need changes in the industry. You
Absolutely.
know, we don't need to just have one type of person or one type of look or ethnicity. It's diverse.
Absolutely.
And we also want to make sure that we tell people that it's accessible to them, right? Because a lot of times people think that they can't do something. We are here to show and prove that you can.
Right. And I'm seeing the change. I'm happy to be a part of the change. Webrnd is happy to be a part of the change. And again, it's your boy Steezo, the CEO. This is Webrnd Network. We're coming live from the Power Hub. AAWTA.org. Thank you again. Thank you to Miss Jones. Salute. Yo, you already know what it is. It's Steezo, the CEO, Webrnd Network, and we are back here at the Power Hub grand opening. I got yet another guest, an influential individual in the organization that I would like to introduce y'all to. So, without further ado, who are you, my brother?
I'm Christopher Smith, co-founder, owner of VIP Renovations and Landscaping.
Awesome. Now, I've been seeing you around the Power Hub over the past couple weeks. Tapped in. Tell everybody a little bit about your association with the Power Hub and what you've been a part of thus far.
Okay, my association to this Power Hub is I'm the person that was fixing this place. I'm the person that made everything happen.
Doing like the renovation.
I'm doing all the renovations, the painting, the electrical work, with the flooring, everything. I'm the one that made all this possible, off the strength of my wife, Nicole Jones, and my bad, I said her other name, Natasha Jones. Natasha Jones and Nicole. Right. So Natasha is my wife. Nicole is a friend of my wife. Right. Here's the kicker. I'm telling you, you're not ready for this.
Right.
Nicole's mother is my older sister that passed away. Best friend. They went to school together. I didn't even know this. She knows Nicole. I link with Nicole. I found out her mother sells my other sister a house in Florida.
Wow.
See them on Facebook. I'm like, hold up. So when we see each other again, I'm like, how do you know my sister?
Right.
And then she gave me the whole rundown.
Right.
So this really made us like family. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so it's like, what's the odds of that? I came back to New York, came to a whole nother state, and ran into somebody that know my family, and now I'm in business with the people that know my family.
Yeah, divine intervention.
Like, never know who you're gonna know, and
the Most High jumped in and started putting the pieces together. Like, listen, I'm gonna put you over here. I want you to see this and see that. Mm-hmm. So what's it been like with you working with Nicole?
It's been awesome, man. You know, my wife's business is growing, Nicole business is growing. They helping me get my business out there. It's one hand wash the other, both hands wash the face, man. We helping each other out, man. We're trying to make it.
Right. Hey, this Power Hub thing, that AAWTA has is super major for the community. How you feel about that?
I feel real good about it because number one, the community always needs some way out. Mm-hmm. They need a door. Mm-hmm. This is the door right here.
Right.
A lot of the kids come in here and learn whatever they want to learn and grow from it, and then show these friends in the community where they could be and how this can change their life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm all with it. I'm in.
Right. I agree. I know that he's speaking facts because while we were doing shoots and photos and taking interviews, he just happened to be in the back cutting one of the young interns' hair and doing his dreads. He was doing his dreads and cutting his hair because he wanted to step his confidence up and come out here looking as presentable as he wanted to be. And these are the things that happens in the community that a lot of people don't get to see. How you feel about being a part of something like that, knowing that you impacted that young man in that way?
It makes me feel awesome. It makes me feel like I made a difference. Mm-hmm. I knew what it was going to do for him because, you know, when your hair cut, when females' hair is done, when their nails is done, you got more confidence.
Right, you look good, you feel good.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I knew by me doing that for them and them being at a major event and them trying to work their way through it and trying to be confident, but being unconfident at the same time.
Right.
I said, yo, the best, maybe it was God. I just felt like the day before I left, I said, I'm coming to do your hair. He said, say on God. And I said, on God. Like, he didn't believe me. And I'm like, I'm not going to give you my word and not keep my word.
Right.
That's one thing about me. If I say I'm going to do something, I stand on it.
Right.
Your word is everything.
Right.
So just now he walked out and he was like, yo, I thought my mother was coming to get me, but my sister came and got me. I wanted my mother to meet you and show her what you did to my head.
That's awesome.
He said, I know I've been saying it over and over again, but I really appreciate it.
Right.
That's the biggest payment you could get.
Right, that's awesome.
That's the biggest payment you could get. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't change that for nothing.
Right.
And I would do it again if I had to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's either he don't got the time or he going through something where he can't do it. His parents, guess what? I'm the big brother. I'm gonna step in. I'm gonna do it.
Right. And a lot of times these young guys, they don't feel like they're happy, but they can depend on. You know what I mean? So that's why they go out there and run around. And do a lot of the things that they should
try to
doing.
do stuff to get what they want.
I had a few brothers when I was in my late 20s that always looked at me as a big brother, and I was like, I kind of understood it, but I didn't understand it. So I realized he didn't have no big brothers. He don't have no big cousins. But I'm running around with a gang of big brothers and you know what I'm saying, brothers. Everybody calls me big brother and a gang of cousins. So my influence is different than his influence. So he's finding me in the streets, but I found who he sees me in at home. A lot of kids don't have that. So they run around these communities, they finding the wrong big brothers, end up doing the wrong things.
And that's true.
I think that's dope that he was able to come here for something so positive and then actually run into a positive black man on the way. He came here for Nicole and ran into a positive black man. So think about that. And again, salute to AAWTA.org for even really like having this as a mission, because we're all here because of that. You know what I'm saying? So again, Nicole, salute to that. I want to ask you a question. Moving forward, how can people get in touch with you, and what is it that you want people to know about you business-wise, that how they can reach you or how they can patronize your work and your business?
All right, business-wise, I'm a new business out here. I'm originally from New York. I'm trying to get this thing going out here. I know I'm in competition with a whole bunch of different contractors that's way bigger than what I am, but I'm never going to stop putting my best foot forward to help people and get people the quality work that I put. The best way y'all can get in contact with me right now, 984-989-9253. And my Instagram is v.i.p.boss1 on Instagram.
v.i.boss1 at Instagram.
And I will have more pictures up there soon. I gotta put a whole bunch of pictures up from this place and the next 2 places I'm about to do. So that I'm just really getting this page started. So just give me a little bit of time. You can see some before and after pictures and watch how I'm growing little by little over time.
Well, King, I appreciate you. You already know what it is. It's your boy Steezo, the CEO. I want to thank my guy again for allowing me to take his time up and to get on this cam. Salute to Nikki. Salute to the entire AAWTA and all the sponsors who tapped in to make this thing possible for the ribbon cutting. And you know what it is, man. It's the Webrnd family. Salute. It's like I got my dog right there. Yeah, man, what I'm talking about.
I love it.
Right. Yo, you already know what time it is. We finally caught up with the boss lady herself. Nicole Ward is in the building. It's an amazing day. This is the Power Hub ribbon cutting day, man. It's been amazing. It's been amazing. Finally caught up with you. How you doing today?
Oh my gosh, I'm exhausted, but I am so energized. I feel so good. I'm so happy.
You look good. We fedora dip right now, so you know. You know what I'm talking about? I may not be as fly as she is, but I'm a little fly.
Right.
Awesome. It's been an amazing experience today, man. We've been in and out, talking to a lot of the guests and the people that are part of the organization. I just want to know, how do you feel? How's it feel to finally get to this ribbon cutting day?
Man, this is a dream come true. For 3 years, we've talked about this vision. Providing a space for education, providing a space for the community, individuals facing barriers. And we don't just have a space, right? It's something bigger than that.
Right.
We're focused on the education. We're focused on health and wellness. We're focused on career development. We actually have a facility that's doing more than many.
Right.
But it's also here to provide the community with so much.
That's awesome. I mean, it's dope because everybody who's associated with you and associated with your organization, they're walking around with smiles. Everybody's happy to be here. I don't think I've seen a fake smile in the building all day. You know what I mean? From Nancy to Ms. Jones to everybody. Dr. Chris, what's her name? Dr.
Katrina.
Dr. Katrina, beautiful. Like, I mean, I'm just so like, I'm happy to be here. I'm glad everybody else is happy to be here in the Power Hub. So tell me some of the components of this hub that are going to impact the community the most, you believe? Like, what are some of the things that people find hard to get to and you're like, we have it right here?
So it's going to be a few things. I mean, the first thing is going to say is the barrier aspect, is the financial portion. It is not easy to get into the industry.
Okay.
All right, an industry being trucking and logistics, supply chain. Regardless of where you choose to be in the industry, you got to put out a lot of money.
Right.
And a lot of the times, the monies that are being put out is not all the education you need. You still need more on that, or more on top of that. But if you've already quit your job and you're coming to an entity that you gotta learn and you gotta, in order to grow and be successful, how do you keep up with all that and still be able to maintain life?
Very true.
Right?
Very
That's not easy.
Very true.
And that's where a lot of our people we suffer and we struggle because we don't have the support that we need financially to make sure that we're able to move our people forward or move us forward. So we're here at the Power Hub. We're making sure that's affordable, right? That's the first part.
Okay.
Second part is we're making sure that we partner with other entities that is going to be able to reduce the cost, all right? So shout out to our partner, 160 Driving Academy. That is really, really big. The average cost to get your CD, majority of the time, is anywhere from $7,000 to $10,000. Well, you're able to get your CDO, all right, as well as get certification in supply chain, all right, meaning you're able to become a broker. You're also become a dispatcher or understand the business that you're getting in, all for less than that. All right, so you're able to get multiple certifications. And make sure that you're going to excel in the trucking industry.
Right. So you made it easier for people who want to get into this industry.
Yeah.
From a financial standpoint, demographically, being located here, Decatur, which is we already know what's going on with that. You feel me? So that's dope. Right here off of Memorial Drive, 3300 Memorial Drive to be exact. Make sure you tap in. You see that yellow building, you in the right place.
Right.
You know, so like that's what's up. I just feel confident. I'm glad that you have the interns and like what's that like working with those guys?
Man, shout out to DeKalb County just for making sure that these young people had an opportunity to like see growth, right? See development, see individuals that are coming together as a community to ensure that their greatness is actually pushed forward. Right. I mean, you know, shout out to our project manager, Mel, right? He made sure he was out here to be a speaker. We had Dion from I can't remember her business, I apologize, but we had Dion that came out here just to kind of talk a little bit about dispatching. We've had a lot of the leaders in the community that really care about the youth, make sure that they want to make an impact, come out there and speak to them, give them a word of encouragement. You know, just try to understand who they are, because I don't think we do that enough. We just be like, these are young people and they should do what I say. And unfortunately, we got to lead by example as well as provide them options that they're interested in and that will grab their attention. And I think that's what we're doing. We're putting them in a space for people that they're able to relate to, people that they can, you know, model after. Okay, because my biggest thing is I never wanted to be like somebody boring. Everybody was so smart, but they were so boring. Let me tell you something. I'm smart and I'm far from boring. Lord.
Right. Turn it up.
But it's okay. It's okay. I love that. And I think that's what helps the young people like be able to relate to myself or relate to my project manager. Just giving it to them straight. Right. Something that they can relate to. Right. It's okay. Like you don't have to be that old boring adult, because we all hated that when we were kids. Right. You need to just grow up and pay attention. Like I don't want to hear that. Okay. Put a few ninjas in there, because Mel does that sometimes.
And show me something. You know what I mean? Don't just tell me what to do. Show me something.
No, for real, show me something different. I think it is important. Come on.
I'm Mel. I'm the project manager.
Hey.
I know I told you my name is Christopher Smith. I gave out my government name.
What?
I gave out my name for short. Now they call me Mel.
Yeah, we call him Mel.
But I'm wearing all hats. I'm wearing all names. And I'm here to play.
That's right.
We're gonna get this money.
Let's go. Also, make sure this work that was done, by all means, is done by VIP Renovations. When I tell you, absolutely incredible. Continue to come to the Power Hub to see updates and greatness and different aspects of what's being built. All of us are entrepreneurs. Shout out to Webrnd. All of us are entrepreneurs. Shout out to HD Screening and Laboratory. All of us are entrepreneurs doing this thing together. Okay, I said that 3-4 times for a reason. All right, there's strength in numbers, and everything is about consistency and collaboration. So we in this thing really just doing that.
So you feel like a mission complete today?
Bingo.
All right, so where are we headed now? The Power Hub, we talked, I heard you say in your speech earlier, this is one of many.
Yes.
All right, so where are we headed from here, or what's the next phase or step after this grand opening?
So the next step is, number one, to use this as the blueprint. That is the first part. Foundational blueprint. That has to do with our partnerships and has to do with our collaboration.
Partners.
Hey, you see
those partners.
That's right. I want to make sure that we're able to do this, but also scale and make sure we're able to duplicate this in the other 49 locations, because we will have an additional 49 locations.
You heard it. 49 locations. That's what we're looking forward to, the next 49 locations. So those partners, make sure y'all tapping in with AAWTA.org. How you say it? It's AAWTA.org, correct?
That's right,
Okay.
AAWTA.org, baby. Make sure you reach out to us. We're on all social media platforms, and we appreciate everybody that came today, everybody that helped prepare, everybody that helped to support and sponsor. We couldn't do this without you because we're definitely doing it for you.
Right, that's awesome. Anything else you want to tell everybody before we sign out?
No, I just want to let you know again, thank you. Keep pushing, keep following your dreams, continue to get better and better and better. Every day you wake up is an opportunity for greatness. Don't stop.
Listen, don't
stop.
stop. You already know what it is.
Don't
It's your
stop.
boy
Don't
Steve.
stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Power Hub.
Ow.
This is AAWTA. You already know the ribbon cutting. That was Nicole Ward, man. It was an amazing day. And we signing off, baby. You already know what it is. Check us out, man, on all social media networks. Webrnd Network, WEBRND Network. You know what time it is. Salute.